Hello friends, welcome to Commodity Funda. I am Sunan Subramaniam here, Senior Research Analyst from Choice Equity Broking Private Limited. And today the commodity that I will have to touch upon is on aluminium. And aluminium is also another top commodities which is traded in the MCX exchange. And this has shown a very good rally in the past couple of days, especially the reopening of the Chinese market after the Spring Festival. The Spring Festival majorly ended on 17th of February, and after that there was a huge demand in the Chinese industry, which has also led to the incline in prices is not only in the MCX exchange as well as in the global markets. To talk about in the global markets, the aluminium is majorly listed in the LME exchange, and LME inventories play a very important role as the quality specification in India also matches similarly to what the quality specifications are there in LME exchange. So aluminium as a commodity is also very much traded along with other base metal complex, and it has also shown a huge demand in India, especially in various regions especially in the infrastructure sector. To talk before I begin with the outlook scenario of M6 aluminium futures, I'd like to give you certain highlights regarding the global scenario about the production numbers and how it has showcased a production incline or decline in the past couple of years. To first talk about the global production scenario, I like to talk about this data is majorly collected from International Aluminium Institute, and I've taken the data to come this side. First, I've taken the data of the last 5 years ranging from 2016 to 2020. I've majorly taken this data on the descending order so that the year 2020, which is the estimated numbers, is available for everyone in the first column itself. And to talk about the data on a year-on-year, China, which happens to be the global producer in the global markets, has shown an incline in the last couple of years. It started off as 32,641 metric tonnes to approx 37,337 tonnes in the year 2020. So there is a huge incline in demand as well as the production numbers, which is a clear factor that China leads in the global markets when it comes to aluminium production. The second major countries are basically in North America, China, Asia, which excluding China, and even in the Western and Central European regions. So these are the top producers of aluminium in the global markets. And if you come to the total numbers has also shown an incline from 2016, which was approx 59,890 tonnes to approx 65 to 296 tonnes on a year-on-year basis. So to talk about this production numbers, the production numbers has shown an incline. This is majorly due to higher amount of usage in the global markets, especially from the raw aluminium to the refined processed aluminium, which has created a demand in the global markets. Now you'd be wondering, if the global scenario is looking so good, what is the scenario of India regarding aluminium in the domestic markets and how it is used? So I'll give you certain highlights regarding India's aluminium outlook and how production numbers and usage of such kind of things is witnessed in the domestic markets, and how it helps to support the prices in the domestic markets for the coming weeks as well as on an historical trend. To talk about aluminium production numbers, I would like to give you certain highlights. India is also the fourth largest producer. India is the fourth largest producer in aluminium in the world, and it almost contributes around 5.33% of the global aluminium output. So India is also among the top producers of aluminium in the global markets after China and the North American countries, even including the European nations, some of the European nations such as Germany. But then you look at that India's overall metric tonnes, which is around 3.6 thousand metric tonnes, which is approx on a year-on-year basis, which is a clear factor that the demand on a year-on-year basis has been rising. If you look at the data which I have mentioned over here, from the year 2016 to 2020, there has been an incline from 2.44 million metric tonnes to around 3.65 million metric tonnes. So this data clearly showcases that India's demand has also shown an incline, and to the primary usage of aluminium is majorly into other factors such as automotive sector, transportation, building, construction, packaging, consumer durables, industrial and defense. Even in the defense sector, it is also used in making weaponry and armory, especially in the Indian Army, Navy and Air Force sectors. So this is one of the clear factors. Even aluminium is used even in the defense sector. Now to talk about how is the scenario in the last 1 year. Over the past couple of years, even aluminum production has shown an incline. If you look at the investment numbers, the investment number is approx rupees 1.2 lakh crores, which is approx US dollars of 18.54 billion dollars. So this is a clear factor that the overall global scenario of aluminum is rising on a year-on basis, and India has majorly contributed in production of aluminum in the global markets. Finally, coming about the demand part. Now, demand part, why the prices should actually be remain bullish in the coming weeks ahead. One of the clear factor that after the recent budget, there has been a huge boost for the industrial sector, especially in the infrastructure sector. So this is one of the clear factor where the demand for aluminum is expected to rise. The one of the clear factors is that aluminum is majorly is expected to be invested in the power sector, infrastructure, as well as transportation. So in the transportation sectors and power sectors also, aluminum has a huge demand, and especially for even in the railway sectors where India is actually moving towards electrifying the railway lines, not only in certain parts but trying to cover up the whole regions, especially in India. अगर बात महाराष्ट्र भी करे, government is also taking efforts to electrify the Konkan regions of India, which happens to be the one of the toughest part where the electrifications of the railway sector is happening. So that is one of the key reasons why in India there is a huge boost for electrifications of in railway sector, which is another clear factor why it can support the prices in the MCX exchange. Now to coming part to the outlook part. Now you'd be wondering if I have to if I'm bullish on MCX aluminum futures, which would be the best buying level and entry level and target levels. Now to talk about the outlook part. To talk about the outlook, the best entry level is approx 173 rupees. And to give you the current highlights, currently the prices are trading around 175, 176 levels in MCX March contract futures. I have taken March contract futures, and the prices are expected to move up to 185 levels, keeping a stop loss at 167 levels. So 173, which is a little buy on dip level, so where I'm expecting some amount of correction before a bounce back in prices. So 173 is a good buying level. One can maintain a stop loss around 167 levels, keeping a target price of 185 levels. So, अगर मैं बात हिंदी में कहूँ तो हिंदी में भी तो 173 लेवल्स पे आप खरीदारी करके चल सकते हो, 167 पे आप स्टॉप लॉस मेंटेन करके 185 तक टारगेट रख सकते हो. तो मैं मार्केट का मेरा यह अनुमान है कि मार्केट में तेजी रहेगी. तो इस वजह से मार्केट में काफी अच्छा अपसाइड मूवमेंट हम देख सकते हैं. फिलहाल इतना ही एल्यूमिनियम पर. थैंक यू ऑल. विश यू ऑल अ वेरी हैप्पी ट्रेडिंग वीक अहेड. डू लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब आवर चैनल. और अगर आपको कोई भी क्वेरीज हो एल्यूमिनियम को लेके या दूसरे बेस मेटल को लेके, आप कमेंट सेक्शन बॉक्स में बता दीजिए. हम जितना जल्दी हो सके उतना जल्दी आपके पास आएंगे. थैंक यू.